Solidarity, comrades. I'm here to talk today about the recent attack of aggression, imperialist aggression, sorry for the motorcycle, about the United States sending 50 Tomahawk missiles directly attacking the Syrian state. This is, for the first time, a direct imperialist attack against Syria, the Syrian state. Now, since 2011, the United States has been funding Islamic extremists during the Arab Spring to fight against the Assadist government. As of 2014, the rise of ISIS has quadrupled the war in Syria. It has made it a very difficult situation. Now, the Kurds also are patrons of imperialism. They take aid from the United States, they work with the United States military, and they are encroaching on the sovereignty of the Syrian state. This has all led up to this recent chemical plant explosion in Syria. Now, we don't know whose aircraft bombed that chemical plant that caused those tragic deaths. And if I'm going to put my money on it, it wasn't the Assadist government. Why would he kill his own people? He's trying to liberate his own people. I believe that it was Western planes, because there are plenty of United States aircraft in the area, that attacked that chemical plant, to blame it on Assad. And this gave the United States government precedent in 2017 to directly attack the Syrian state. The Syrian state is now at war with the United States. Whether it's been declared or not, 50 Tomahawk missiles, $90 million worth of missiles were shot at a Syrian military post. Now, communists should rally against, in the United States, I'm not in the United States, but communists and anti-war activists in the United States should rally against this war in Syria. We should, there are many mistakes in the anti-war effort in Afghanistan and Iraq during the anti-war movement back then. But I believe that if there is a solid communist presence within that anti-war movement, that we could agitate and perhaps even stop that situation if there's enough backlash. I mean, look at the radical times in the 1960s trying to get the United States out of the Vietnam War. It eventually worked. It took many decades, or it took about a decade to get it done. But nothing that is just is easy. We have to take a stand against this. And if you're willing and able, go and join the support groups of the militias in Syria against this imperialist aggression, because they need our help. Fighting against the world's imperialist giants, it's no easy task. There are some that have succeeded. For example, Vietnam. For example, Afghanistan. Even though I don't agree with the stance of Afghanistan, the United States loses frequently in these conflicts. And even if they have their mission accomplished, George W. Bush type bullshit, it was never accomplished. they set up a puppet state. But look at the problems in Iraq now. We want the Syrian government to succeed because they are a shining beacon of anti-imperialism. Whether you agree with Bashar al-Assad or not, he is the only solution. He's the only anti-imperialist force fighting against this imperialist invasion. This aggressive, illegal attack against the Syrian state has really thrown a wrench into the entire situation. Things are changing rapidly, and I hope that comrades and anti-war movement people across the world can combat this. And I hope for solidarity and unity against this war of aggression. That is all I have to say today. Leave comments below if you have anything to add, and solidarity, comrades.